Now I want you to turn to page 82, and we're going to look at the top of the page under Build Understanding and try another similar problem together. It says the toy store sells toy cars in packs of 320. A group of 8 friends wants to share one pack. How many toy cars will each friend get? And it gives us an idea to get started. To start with a simpler number, represent how many cars each friend would get from a pack of 32 cars. Write a division equation for the basic fact you show. Okay, so to start us out, I'm going to start out with the equation that we would need to solve for this problem at the beginning. So the total number of cars in a pack is 320. And we want to take those cars and divide them equally between 8 friends. So that means our division equation that we would need to solve for this problem would be 320 divided by 8. Now I want you to look carefully at this equation and see up here at the top, right above, it told us to start with a simpler number, represent how many cars each friend would get from a pack of 32 cars. So look at this number 320 and think about 32. Do you see the basic fact in there now? If we were to solve 32 divided by 8, could that help us know the answer? Is 32 divided by 8 a basic fact? It is. 32 divided by 8 is 4. Okay, so now let's talk about how we can use the idea of knowing that 32 divided by 8 equals 4 to help us solve what 320 divided by 8 would equal as our unknown number. Well, you go ahead and write my n here. N is going to equal, I'm going to start here with my basic fact of 32 divided by 8, which is 4. But just like when we did multiplying with our basic facts, we need to look and see we have this 0 here from this nice multiple of 10, so we need to include that in our answer as well. And n would equal 40. 40 would be the answer telling us how many toy cars each friend would get. Now think through how division is the inverse operation of multiplication. So you could even check your work and see, okay, if 8 friends each got 40 cars, 40 was our answer that we came up with, how many cars would there be in total? We can use our idea from lesson 1, looking at our basic fact here. 8 times 4 is 32. And then we need to include that 0 from our 40, and that would be 320. Is that the number of cars that was started with in the problem? Yes, it is. Okay, so I want you to think through questions A and B down below. How are 32 and 320 related? Okay, if you think about it, 320 could be renamed as 32 tens. Think back to when we were renaming numbers in our first chapter. 320 is 32 tens. So 320 equals 32 tens. So question B, how can you use the simpler numbers along with place value and basic facts to find the answer? So again, if we think about how 320 is renamed as 32 tens, we know that 32 divided by 8 equals 4. So 32 tens divided by 8 equals 4 tens. And then we can rename 4 tens as the number we know it as, and that is 40. Each friend will get 40 cars.